What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rip here, and I'm hanging with my guy AD, Nick Cardarella with SoundVisionCo. He helped me assistant direct on my Satisfied music video, and as you know, I was the director of that music video. I want at least two or three different angles. Okay. So we're gonna do the one with you in the back, but when you do that angle, we have to change the lighting so it's not lighting up that whole back wall like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of my idea, vision that I had for quite some years now. This is the shot where it comes like a dolly with the crane, and then it goes up over me, and it kind of goes over.
So we're taking the 2 foot off of there, so the wall is 8 foot tall, or were you doing it at 10 foot tall?
I was going to attempt 10 foot to get the mammoth size of the...
I heard 10 foot, we're good.
I had a blast filming it, actually, honestly. It was one of the more creative arenas I've ever been in. A lot went into the set. You can tell that the whole team put in hours and hours of work.
Hundreds of man hours.
Yeah, it was down to the finest detail.
Concept for this video was I keep hitting these dead ends. I'm never satisfied. So I'm like, what has a bunch of dead ends? You know what I'm saying? And there's only one way out, a labyrinth. I just had this vision where I got to be walking through this huge labyrinth. I'm like, how am I going to do that? There's no way in this world I'm going to do something like that. I'm here at Big Cty Sets in Chicago, Illinois. We're working on a set for my new music video, Satisfied. My mom's best friend's husband, Chuck Grandis, who owns Big Cty Sets in Chicago, he's been doing this for 20, 30 years. He does, like commercial shoots for the Chicago Bulls. Like he traveled to Ohio to do a video shoot for LeBron James. He's done the Michael Jordan and Larry Bird commercials. He does set building for Chicago PD. I remember when I was in the Twist Overnight Celebrity music video shoot, like I saw him down there. He was one of the set builders for that. So he's in Chicago, and he's probably one of the biggest known set builders in Chicago, and between New York and LA. And it didn't even cross my mind to even like commission him to help me with this video. But I actually reached out. I was like, me and my friends are gonna attack this. We're gonna do it. I need advice. I've never done this before. Should I do it with wall skins? Should I carve foam? What's the best way to do it? And then we get to talking, and next thing I know, Chuck's like, why don't you just take off a weekend, get a couple of your friends that you're gonna get together, pack them all in the car, and bring them down here to Chicago.
My name is Chuck Grandis. I own Big Cty Sets, which is where you're at. This is a set building company, and today we are building fake stone walls for a son of a really good friend of my wife's.
We were set ready to do it here in SoundVision. I was about to buy some foam panels at Menards. We're gonna carve out some brick wall, just make a couple 8x8 walls, put them together. We do CGI for the rest of the video.
So today we started building walls. We take our flats, we make them into the size sections that we need to create the walls for this music video. We cover them with Luan to protect the flats. Then we add foam on it, and then we lay out the design that we want to make and start carving. Once the carving is done, then we come in and texturize, sand, give the final look that we want to what the stone is going to look like, and then we put a primer coat on it to seal it up, and then start to age and make it look like what we want for the video.
All his time, experience, all his resources and some materials and paint and all that stuff. He's like, I got that, just bring them down. I'm like, like this is God at work. You're talking about someone who does this for a professional living, like Hollywood grade stuff. Like he did the shoe that Lady Gaga came out on Oprah. Like
Michael Jordan, the untouchable.
We're sitting there at lunch, and he's sitting there explaining stories of him doing a Michael Jordan shoot with Larry Bird, and he's wearing some old busted old Reeboks. Michael Jordan's walking by him, and throws him a pair of Nikes. He's like, Chuck, I never want to see you wearing those again. And he's like literally talking about him shooting hoops with Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was the real deal.
Well, the reason I feel compelled to help is because Nan is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your life, and when her son needs help, Nan needs help, and we're happy to jump on board and do whatever it takes.
It was literally a fraction of what this set build would have cost that we really commissioned out union set builders and everything else. So like, I'm truly blessed. Like that was God at work. Like that was fully God's hand at work. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for Chuck and all his wonderful time and resources, and it was just a blessing, man. What's up, everybody? We are here on day 2 of my Satisfied music video set build at Big Cty Sets in Chicago, Illinois. Yesterday was an awesome day. I had about 7 to 8 people help me out. We had a 10-hour day, so we got a lot of work done yesterday.
So we mixed up 3 colors of paint plus the latex additive to help seal the walls. Once we get a happy wall over there, we'll throw a little bit on there and see the texture that we created for the stone. We're a couple hours away from that though. Okay, buddy boy, I'm ready if you are.
Ready?
Okay, just want to drag it on the wall. This is one of the key pieces because it gives you so much flexibility. At any point, this could extend that wall. Take a square, you're gonna butt it up, you're gonna take this gun, and you're gonna shoot it down. Make sure it's good and bad.
Yeah, it wasn't all smooth sailing.
Nah, man.
There's good and bad present in the whole shoot, and it was kind of a test of character to just keep on pushing through it.
I remember we were shooting one day and Cameron's grandma passed away.
Yeah,
on the set.
in the middle while rolling.
And we were literally rolling, and she was like one of my main people there helping. And I was ready to suspend the set, you know what I'm saying? And
She was a trooper, man.
and
she stuck it through.
yeah, and she was like, man, she was in tears, but she ended up finishing up the video, and she's like, my grandma would have wanted me to stay anyways. You know, her grandma's a firm believer and everything, and so that was, that was awesome, man. I mean, what else did we have?
You broke your camera.
Oh man, I'm gonna roll the clip too. I broke my camera.
Yes, you did.
Oh man, so I was trying to do something I'd never done before.
We had it was an 18-foot jib crane.
Man, I had this really ambitious, to say the
Ambitious
least.
is the best way to say it.
I had an ambitious shot that I really wanted to do. I was sticking to it. I wanted to do a dolly shot, and then as it came up on me, all in one shot, it went up on a crane and it went over the wall, so you could see the wall in the distance. And that didn't pan out as well as I thought it would.
No pun intended. Yeah.
After how many shots?
And check this out too. So what
Check
we
this
had
out.
is about 5 people with 2 people in front of it, 2 people in the back pushing it. One guy holding the whole thing down. I was on the back trying to operate the camera and get the angles right. So we had about 4 or 5 people all working in unison at once. It's like it was a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
And we probably attempted it, I'd say 937 times it felt like, but it just kind of there'd be a bump, or one person wouldn't start right, or something would always happen, and then I don't know if it was just fatigue or just getting I broke the camera. I was the one that broke the camera.
Thank God it was actually just the lens. It was a lens, not a camera. So thank God the lens just broke. The camera was built well enough, and shout out to Black Magic. The camera was built well enough where the camera didn't take any sort of hit. But I mean, that lens went straight on. Pow! And thank God I had another lens. And then my brother's fiance
She got a car wreck or something.
She got T-boned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the way to the shoot, right on the west side of Chicago, man. And man, we were filming in the hood. Let me tell you something.
K-Town.
Let me tell y'all something. We were in K-Town, Chicago. For those that aren't familiar with Chicago, K-Town is on the west side of Chicago.
I remember when we were unloading the U-Haul, and Chuck got all upset because there was nobody standing by the open U-Haul for like 1 minute. He's like, you guys can't leave that open like that.
But by the end of the shoot, man, I was just like, there was way more blessings than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we definitely overcame all of those obstacles.
Yeah,
and came
man.
out with a good product, that's for sure.
Man, and then like even Chuck busted out like the gargoyle, like that wasn't even part of the original storyline. And he's like, I've been waiting for this, I've been saving this, so that became part of the storyline. I'm like, dude, that's perfect. That could be like, the devil or somebody, Satan, kind of like watching your every move and just wait for you to slip up, and then they're just like eyeing you. You know what I'm saying? So that was an awesome twist.
And you know,
surprise
Chuck
video.
was sitting on that the whole time.
He was sitting on it the whole time. We didn't know, but that was an awesome surprise. And like at the end of the day, like God came through, and that ended up being, now that's one of my favorite videos. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my most favorite videos, and it's actually up right now. It's in front of the Recording Academy. It's under review for consideration for a Grammy. As some of you guys know, I was considered for 4 Grammys last year, and this year I have actually the Satisfied music video for best music video. And I have Drown up there for a song as well. But it's just a blessing, man. Like I went from not really caring about doing a video to this song to just, you know, again, that was the enemy, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to steer, you know, trying to keep me from pursuing my original goal of shooting a music video for every single song on the album. To God, like just blessing, like being overabundant with his blessings for this video, man. Like it's crazy how it came out. I mean, that's literally like high budget video.
Absolutely, and I mean there was such a, I don't want to say love-hate, but something in that same space. So that day it was long, it was grueling, but at the same time it was incredibly an amazing experience to be in that studio, to be around this super detailed set, you know, and to have a vision that's going to actually speak to the positive instead of the negative. I mean, I remember just everyone was dog tired by the end of the day. We got all the shots we needed. I mean, halfway through the ride home, we had to swap out driving and I had to finish it up. He was already falling asleep. Done, I mean, we gave it our all, and then I think that it shows in the video.
Roll.
Josh, over here. What's up, guys? Over here.
Roll. Cut. I mean, not cut. Action.
It's in your face.
I'm sorry, man. Cut. No.
Whether people like the song or not, like everybody goes through this. Everybody in life is going through something. They're seeking a void that cannot be filled, whether it be in drugs, alcohol, sex,
vanity,
women, love, vanity, fame, money, no matter what. Every single person in this world, you know what I'm saying, is going through this, and they're seeking fulfillment in things that are not gonna ever fulfill them, you know what I'm saying? And it's a dope song, it's a dope video.
It's relatable.
Like I need someone to like really be like the party. Mark, you need to No, I just want to thank everybody again who helped out with the video. I'm very grateful for you and indebted to you guys. And thank you to my assistant director, Nick, who helped out and was behind the camera when I couldn't be behind the camera. And for the studio here that we partnered up with, SoundVisionCo in Madison, Wisconsin, which we shot some additional scenes here after we filmed in Chicago. And I'm just very blessed and grateful that God was able to, you know, bring this opportunity and video and vision and these people into my life to complete this video.
Well, I'm back again, third time for the charm, but really he don't even know where he went. Got lost in the fog, trying to win them all. If it's less than the best, then it ain't no win. I'ma go so hard, no holds barred. Starting them all dope clothes and car till a broken heart made me choke so hard and realize these can only go so far. So how can I be satisfied if all I ever do is somebody better? Tell me what I gotta do to fill the void in my heart, like the one that I wear on my sleeve or my sweater. Not just plain, the blood in my veins. It's so cold like the Midwest weather. I can tell my story to the rest of the world. Wind up with a New York Times bestseller. Why am I never satisfied? I'm never satisfied. 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 Maybe if I uproot and move and chase my dreams in a big old city, brand new state of mind, flashing lights with a brand new chick that's oh so pretty. Trophy wife, hoping I impress these people I don't even like. Stroking my ego wide, can't even lie, keep me up at night while I'm all in the brain. It's a shame that I can't find a name for the angst and the pain. But the doc got a book that claim I'm deranged like the rest of the world. Take a pill, keep me sane. Who to blame for the rain when the sky looking gray and the chains of my soul when this thing got a hole? Not the one up above that remain, never change. He the one who the same, heard my shame, give me hope. I'm never satisfied. 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 I'm never satisfied.
I'm never satisfied.
I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I was slaving away, craving the fame. Had everyone like, man, he's insane. Paving the way for Satan to enslave all of my days, cause of all of my ways. Just one more sip, one more hit. Give me one more chick, let me get that fix. I could be happy with being filthy rich. A big good crib, gonna scratch that itch. Travel the world, see new places, meet new faces. Flee to Vegas, but nothing like when I sing you praises. Seeking grace, speaking Hebrew phrases. He who places his fulfillment, and every single thing up under the sun ain't never gonna find what he really looking for. I'ma get it from the Father, Holy Spirit, and Son. I'm done. Trinity. If I find in myself a desire which no experience in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is I was made for another world. Man.
This is the money shot right here, like. But I need to make sure we get it. And it kind of goes over.
So we're taking the 2 foot off of there, so the wall's 8 foot tall, or were you doing it at 10 foot tall?
Cameras rolling. Action. Cameras rolling. Alright, walk off. Alright, cameras rolling. Action.
Almost like. And what I need, please, is I need a green screen with tracking markers behind. Look, let me show you.